All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So what I really wanted to do tonight is just, go through and just talk about kind of end of month, because that's what it is right now. If there's anybody who is having a certain conversation with somebody or trying to like push for any goals for the end of the month. Also wanted to talk about what's going to be coming up on my end. And then if Tara, if you're doing something or, kind of putting that out there. And then I also want to talk a little bit about success partners tonight. So that's kind of on my agenda. I'm going to, like I said, going to kind of keep it short because I know some people are pushing hard for their goals. So let me just kind of, I'll just start off with what I'm going to be doing for starting September 5th. And if anybody wants to jump on board and join me, if anybody wants to go and do their own things. And when I talk about what I'm doing for my, my groups, I want everyone to know that you don't always have to join my group. If there's another group you want to join, or if you want to do your own, all power for you. Like, my groups will always be open for any of my coaches to join me and any of my coaches. But at some point, you'll want to get, oh, sorry, I like hitting the table and it's like shaking. At some point, you'll get to where you're going to want to run your own group maybe sometimes or whatever. And I'm saying go for it, especially free groups, because we all have different information. Like Roxanne's going through a big transformation with Miracle Morning. And so she's going to be doing a free Miracle Morning group. Hey, Amanda. And so, when it comes, and I know Amanda has a new success partner and she's doing some groups with her because she doesn't always relate to like my mom groups or whatever. So I am just giving you guys the power and the authority that if you want to go and run your own groups, that is one of the best ways. First of all, you're going to learn, you're going to grow. They're not, some are not always going to be better than others, but that is, you only are going to get better by doing it. But my group will always be open to any of my PS coaches and any of my coaches. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. What I am going to be doing starting on September 5th is I'm going to start just a mixed group. And I'm going to run this group. I'm taking Micah's advice till the end of the year. I'm going to start September 5th, and it's going to go through December 31st. And I'm not necessarily telling people this is a 4-month group. It's just going to be an ongoing challenge group. I'm going to create a separate document that's kind of like a prep week document. It's a prep document that anybody getting started, I'm going to send it to them and say, go through this first before you get into my challenge, before you get into the challenge group. So whether they start October 1st, November 31st, they're going to have that prep week document, and then they just jump on in and they're going to just get into a challenge group. So that is what Micah and several other of the top coaches have changed into doing. So I'm going to try it out. So starting on September 5th, Laura, my success partner, Laura Tripp, and we are going to do a Rock Your Life challenge. And it's just going to be, I'm going to always be inviting like it's a brand new group. And so that's going to start. So if you guys want in on that, absolutely. I'm going to be telling the back to school group if people want to roll over for that. And then I'm just going to run free groups as I see fit, is when I need different challengers. So what on my agenda is I want to run a Miracle Morning group this month in September. I kind of also want to do a crock pot group coming up soon, because as the weather gets warmer, it's a great way to fill your groups with a lot of people because it's free crock pot recipes. So that's kind of on my agenda. Tara, Amanda, do you guys want to talk about maybe what you're doing? And if anybody wants to, like, my group is not going to be heavily focused. It's going to be a mixed group. However, I am doing a separate message thread on Facebook for moms only. Melissa, I think this is where you got started with me, where it's basically it's going to be like a little mini success pod of moms. We're really going to hone in on mom survival through fitness journey. So my group is not focused just for moms. My group is going to be an open mixed group, any program, but I'm going to hone in and do for the month of September a separate message thread for moms only. Okay, but that's what I'm doing. Amanda, Tara, do you want to share kind of what you're doing, or are you guys going to join in with me, or I haven't heard?
Hello. Well, I want to still be part of the group.
Okay.
We just have a group going, and we just decided that we were just going to go ahead and extend it because my success partner, Dorothy, has been doing that for a while.
Okay.
She has been doing it already. So I was like, okay, so she's kind of but I don't want to be disconnected from you guys either. So I still want to be part of I still want to be part of the group.
Cool.
I just have to learn how to manage it. Like, it just has to happen.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right.
What about you, Tara?
I'm not fully planned out yet. I'm going to probably spend a lot of time this weekend building that out.
Okay. Well, you're always more than welcome. I'm going to be running it through December. So if you don't have a group, you can always throw people in my group.
I might want in on the Miracle Morning group though.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So the month of September, I'm actually my focused moms group. I'm going to have them all reading the Miracle Morning or listening to it. I'm going to send them the audio version if they don't already have it or they don't already have Audible.
When are you doing this?
I don't know yet. Sometime in September, probably like the 3rd. So September's a hard month for me. I'm going to Mexico next week, and then I have like a fashion show thing, and then I'm going to San Francisco.
Life's hard.
First world problems for sure. So I'm going to be trying to work I'm still have big goals for September. So I'm trying to figure out when I want to do my Miracle Morning, because you need at least 5 or 7 days to do Miracle Morning.
Yes. Yeah.
You cannot do Miracle Morning in like a 3-day group. Like it has to be.
I want to be part of that, and I want to invite my people to that.
For sure. It really is one of the most transformative books for me. Yes. And I feel like too. I do not do all 7 savers. I don't. But I do when I get off track. I feel it. When I lose my morning, I wake up. If I wake up 10 minutes before I'm supposed to get up and get my kids ready and start, I'm not as nice of a person. I just am better. So I know that that's the same for people. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to be doing a crock pot group too. So
next week I'm doing a clean eating group. It's free. So I think it was last week's National Wake Up Call.
Yeah.
Where she said she just recycled her free group. She just deleted all the content and then made it into a different group. And if they wanted to stay, they could. For the people that just aren't ready yet, but they want to be on a journey of some kind. And, eventually that they're going to.
That's the thing. There's some coaches that have Tara Bialek actually started an ongoing Miracle Morning free group. Some coaches do, like Candace, she's got an ongoing, I think, free group. And Patty and I tried that last year, but it was hot for a couple months and then it just dies off because I just lose focus. And so that's kind of you have to do what's going to work for you. So I think that's a great idea. Just try it.
It's going to change every, I just did the Got Self-Love group last weekend, and that was awesome. 8 of them were, out of 10 were
involved in
doing it. Good. Yeah, talking and sharing and stuff. And then I asked them about they want to join Beachbody. They just don't have the money right now, and they're just not there yet. They don't realize the transformation. Yeah. I just keep having to show up for myself and them every day. That's what I tell myself. I work out 6 days a week now. That's just part of my life. And I drink Shakeology every day.
How long did that take you? It took you a while. So
a year.
Yeah.
It took me a year, and going to Summit.
Those free groups, your goal is to, you're thinking of usually you're going to convert 10 to 20%.
Right.
So,
I have to be doing something right now because I don't have a lot to do as far as coaching. You know what I'm saying? So for right now, I feel like I need to be just going through the motions of what I would be doing if I had 1 million people signed up under me, right?
Yep. Okay, so that's September. If you guys whoever's watching this on a recording, if you want in on that group, if you want to add your people, that's fine. I'll make you an admin, whatever. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm not telling people, hey, this is a 4-month group. I'm just saying you want to be in my current challenge group, my current accountability group. Because I think if you tell somebody like Micah was talking about, if you have not listened to the call that Micah did for us on Saturday of last week, you need to, because she really talked about her system and how she does it. And it was, she's a freaking double 15-star diamond and is amazing and keeps it. And so if she's doing it, why not copy her? Why recreate the boat? So I'm going to try it. So that's going to be for the month of September. So my next topic I wanted to talk about was success partners. Okay. I encourage you, and I actually encourage you to, even if you can find somebody maybe not on the Empower Crew team, looking to find somebody to team up with to become a success partner, whether it's somebody maybe in your area. So if you look for, a Beachbody coach in your area, if it's somebody on Team Inspiration, which is Micah's group. So we're kind of on, you might be on the same team, or it's somebody on Team Fit to Endure. But, you can even, what they call Success Club partner date, is like you're probably going to maybe, your first success partner might not be like the one that's going to be, but they might also be. So when I started, Patty was my success partner when I first started. Patty was my coach, but we started like a month apart, and I pretty much like partnered with her. But then about 4 months ago, we realized that the more that we grow, it's going to be better to branch off, because everything I do kind of affects her business. So yeah, she's my success partner, but she's also my coach. So there's like this weird dynamic there. And she's a very good friend of mine now too. So we've branched off. So we're doing a lot of things together, but we're also kind of having our own success partner. So my success partner is not even on Team Inspiration. She's in Mindy Winder's team. So we're kind of one of Mindy Winder's downline. So she's kind of still on our team, but also not. So she gets different training and we share things back and forth. I know Tara, her internet just crashed. She was on here. She's had a couple different success partners, but right now she has found a great relationship with Jared. Jared has actually been in a couple of our groups. Jared is a police officer. He's got a couple kids. It's a guy we met. He's amazing. So that's her success partner right now. So Amanda, you found somebody that's like not even on our team that's local, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to have to reach out. You're going to get to know people. You don't have to have everything in common, but you got to kind of have some common goals. If you're wanting to do this full time and like eventually replace your income, but you have somebody doing this like part-time and doesn't really care about growth, probably not a good fit. You just kind of got to find somebody that's going to be a little bit on your same level in terms of work ethic. You don't have to have like Tara Bialek and Micah Folsom are actually success partners, and they teamed up about like a couple months into their business. Tara is like way out there, outgoing, space, like lots of things going on, kind of crazy. And Mike is like introverted, very simple, lives in the country, but they click because they can share with one another. So you don't have to have the same personality. In fact, get not a same personality because it's going to push you, right?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, there's lots of trainings. If you YouTube Beachbody Success Club partner, I mean, there's so much information out there, but I just encourage most people who are on here now, who are my coaches, who are in the Empower Crew team, have been here long enough where I think that getting a success partner is going to be awesome. If you want to find somebody right now in the Empower Crew to work with, that's great. Please do so. Just having a person that maybe you can run a free group with. And like I said, your success partner isn't always going to be the best fit. And you can you work a couple months together and realize, hey, we've got different goals, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I went to the summit a couple of years ago. They talked about Success Club partner dating, like literally, like they called it dating. It was kind of funny, but it's kind of how it is in a way. Like, anyway, okay, and the next thing I want to talk about, let's see, I was going to talk about, Roxanne's not on here, so I don't have my notes in front of me. I'm in the middle of like soccer and Razorback game and everything else. But, with end of month, I wanted to not have it be too long on here tonight, but I just want to encourage you all, if you ran a free group recently, anytime in the last 2 months, those are all great people that are a somewhat warm market now. Reach out to them. I know that some people, might be, you get discouraged when you hear no's a lot, but I just want to tell you, when you start looking at like a no is not like a no to you. Like it's not a personal no to you. It's a not right now. And there's a lot of people who are going to tell you a no, not right now. But as long as you continue to show up, as long as you continue to show that you care to them, they'll be watching you, and I guarantee you eventually they'll come around. It might be a month. It might be 5 months. It might be a year. It might be 2 years. But as long as you keep showing up and you're consistent, I'm seeing more of that now because people are seeing, okay, I've been doing this 2 years now. I'm not jumping ship. Because there's a lot of people that jump ship. And I used to actually jump ship. I've done Melaleuca, I've done Organo, like I've done different MLMs. Like I understand that. And when I've now been with Beachbody for 2.5 years, I'm consistent, I show up and people see that. And that's what they're looking for, that stability. So just continue to show up and don't get discouraged by no's. And if you're a little shy of the goal that you set for yourself, it's okay. Like just keep pushing forward. You're going to have good months. You're going to have bad months. But the work that you're doing today is planting seeds for 2, 3, 5, 6 months. There's no way that a farmer, think about your farming, your garden here, they don't plant a seed and expect, you know, a cucumber to grow the next day. It takes time. It takes harvesting. It takes lots of things. And there's times where they have really bad seasons and there's times where things happen, but you just continue to show up and you continue to harvest. And that's that power hour. You're planting the seeds, you're gardening, whatever it is. And being new, reaching into your cold market, it will pay off eventually. You just might not see the fruits of it right now. So I just want to say that because I've heard just a little bit, you know, people saying, oh, I didn't get my goal or discouraged or whatever. Stay encouraged because for one, never lose sight of your why and why you started to begin with, and that you have something in front of you that can literally change the course of people's lives and families' lives. And it's not going to happen overnight, but you have something so incredible and such a gift to offer. And by not asking them to join you, you're actually doing them a disservice. You're not giving them the opportunity to say no. You're saying no for them. And they might say no right now, but they might say yes in 3 months. And so just continue just to know that it's not a no. Like when I get a no, it's not like at first I used to think of it like an F you Shay, and that's not how it is. Like they're just saying no right now, I'm not ready. Or I don't trust you yet. Or, you know, it's not the right time or whatever that no can mean. So just keep showing up and September's going to rock. It's going to be an awesome month. I love every single one of you. I love our team. Keep reaching out, keep showing up on our team page. Remember, our team page is not just for me to like post information. It's a place that we can ask each other things. If you find something helpful, if you find, you know, something, you can post it in that team page. You can also post it in our thread. So we have different threads going. We have a coach to emerald thread. Once you hit emerald, we have an emerald to diamond thread. And then once you hit diamond, we have a diamond and above thread. And there's a separate team inspiration diamond leaders page. So the more you go up, there's lots of support and love up that way too. So continue to grow, continue to reach yourself. If you guys need anything, let me know. I'm here for you. And that's about it for me. So Amanda, it's just us right now. Everybody's internet just like bonked on them. I got a bunch of messages, but I think that's it. So I guess you're on mute.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, girlie. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. I'll see you soon.